Between 1644 to 1646, Matthew Hopkins, the self-appointed witchfinder general, wreaked havoc at his hometown in Manningtree, Essex. Hopkins, alongside other notable investigators like John Stern, would accuse members of society who were maybe a little eccentric for this time period, people who were herbalists or believed in spells and incantations. These individuals would be tortured, both mentally and physically, in the hope that Hopkins and his investigation team would be able to extract a confession that proved the individual had made a pact with the devil and were practicing witchcraft. Hopkins would adopt the infamous swimming test as a way to prove if someone was a witch. This involved the accused being lowered into a bed of water for a lengthy period of time. If the person drowned and passed away, they would be proven innocent. However, if you were still alive, well, let's just say, you would have wished you died. The investigation you are about to see takes place at Mistley Pond, the very site that Hopkins used for his swimming test, and a famous 800-year-old oak tree known fondly as Old Knobbly, a sanctuary where supposed witches would hide inside the hollowed-out trunk from the pursuing witchfinder general. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Came and hid in this very tree. Do you have any message for us at all? Or anything you'd like to say? You people who hid, terrified in this tree, you were victims. Victims of a plot from an evil man who was no much more than a snake oil merchant. Do not be afraid to speak out against this man. And I'd now like to address Mr. Matthew Hopkins. You used your power to abuse these poor victims in the name, in your eyes, of God. Have you no shame? We are not afraid of you. Your laws do not apply now. And to us, You are nothing but a fraud. An evil, manipulative man. Why don't you speak up? And answer for the atrocities.
Or show yourself to us.
You sent people to their death for no real reason. Mainly for profit, fame and honour. If you said something along the lines of get up and go, why don't you make us? You make me sick, Matthew. Matthew Hopkins. Big man. Any of his victims, if you want to come forward, don't be afraid. He can't hurt you anymore. And your partner in crime, Matthew, Mr. Stern, is he here? Any spirit or entity who would like to contact us, feel free. Why is it dangerous? I don't know. I don't know if that will come through.
It will.
But it sounds to us like it's said dangerous. You're in no danger from a man who was a coward. But Matthew, if you wish to retort or debunk any of what I've said, come.
Oh dear.
Would any of these victims like to make their presence felt with us right now? We come to honour you 4.6?
I'm not paying attention. I'm videoing it.
Because that's active, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, Matthew. You're not so much of a big man yourself, really, Matthew. You certainly don't scare any of us. What do you think about the times that we live in now, Matthew? I mean, it's a time compared to your own period of great diversity and equality. And although people may not feel it at this present time, your time was not very nice at all. As always, this is your last opportunity to come through and communicate with us now. Leave us a name, a message, or a date. I'm going to close the session. Goodbye. Is there any spirit or entity that would like to come through and contact us? This is a place of great sadness. Where many people lost their lives. From being executed, dumped in this water. I can't imagine how that must have felt. Do any of you wish to come forward?
Would anyone like to show themselves to us?
If any of the victims from 1644 to 1647 would like to come forward and communicate with us, please do. Don't be afraid. Matthew Hopkins. You were the genesis of the witch trials. How do you feel about your legacy? The same goes for you, John Stern. Are you proud of your work? Again, the poor souls who were apparently witches. Don't be afraid to come forward and speak to us. We are not afraid of you, Matthew, Witchfinder General. Why don't you show how tough you are, Matthew, and your authority, and why don't you push me or Jake in this poll?
If you'd like us to go, show yourself to us.
We're sceptical of the paranormal anyway. But I think the situation of this place, I don't know about the others, but it angers me. It angers me that people can be judged by someone like you in the harshest of ways. You have so much blood on your hands, Matthew. Are you proud? I think you're a coward. And if any of the victims of this evil man, it's difficult to call him that, and his cronies, wants to come forward with a message of love for any of family from the past, feel free, without hate or prejudice. Got anything you'd like to ask? Do I have it right when I say the people here were victims?
Did anyone get dumped in the water here that can speak to us?
Any victim, like my friend said, who would like to come through, do so without fear or prejudice.
If anyone is nearby, can you please speak into the box for us?
Our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of this awful torture and execution. We leave you with one last opportunity to contact us or anyone else and we condemn you, Matthew Hopkins, for your vile acts, supposedly in the name of God.
In your blasphemous ways.
I'm going to end the session now. Goodbye.